I guess in my mind I was psyching myself up. Yeah, I had my computer light was shining on me. I'm saying that today people are looking for somebody that's real. They're looking for real people. They don't want this mass person or this so self-righteous and religious person, but people that will be truthful and transparent, that you don't have it all together and just be like, yo, I don't always have the best thoughts. I don't always respond the right way. I don't say and do the right things all the time. I just don't. And I'm real about it. And so to share that, to share some of my struggles, to share some of my victories, my falls, and how, you know, I got back up again, you know what I mean? And kept moving and everything, and not allowing yourself to be condemned, or feel condemned and shamed by anybody else. Coming to know Christ for myself, that all these man-made traditions and legalism and things like that, I'm not getting caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? I know Christ for myself, and that's all that matters. So there's just a lot of things that I want to share about my own experiences, my own personal growth, some of the things that I had to go through to even get to this place where I am. I am still learning. I'm forever learning. Like a lot of people ask me, you know, Trina, you going back to school? Because you seem like you're always in school. And I'm like, I'm so tired. I'm mentally exhausted. Like, I can't do school right now. But somebody did call me a doctor the other day, and I was like, I don't know if that's a part of God's plan, then we'll see. But as of right now, I don't see that part of furthering any education for me. Right now, I am in the process of being licensed, and that is like the only thing I'm focused on right now. That's one of the reasons too why I didn't really want to start posting on YouTube or doing anything with YouTube yet, because I was like, let me get over this next hurdle. I graduated, met the criteria for all that. Now I just need to go ahead and pass my license. Because that is an expensive exam, and it's something I only want to take one time, and it's a lot of information. And so I really want to focus on that and not give my energy too much to anything else. But at the same time, there's something greater in me than that overtakes and overshadows any fear that I could have. That's like, you got to do it. The time is now. And I just kept hearing the Lord speaking to me, saying the time is now. The time is now. So that's where I was just like, let me just start clearing out the footage and things that I have on my phone. I have SD cards that I need to locate because I've been moving stuff, but I have SD cards from a camera that I'll need to upload and everything. And so right now I'm just trying to clear out a lot of my footage, just to get it out of my phone. And I'm trying to piece things together, because I would have some stuff recorded on my iPhone, some stuff recorded on my my Droid. And so some things are on my camera. Of course, the stuff that's in my SD card is from my camera. So I still gotta take time and merge all this stuff, and I'm gonna just be uploading that stuff randomly. I can't commit to, am I uploading once a week, twice a week? I don't know what I'm doing. Do I want people to like my content? Absolutely. Will everybody do it? No. And it's okay. I'm okay with that. I just know I got to do what I have to do. I have to put my message out about my life, and just share the goodness of God and how He's been in my life. Share my life experiences, share my parenting strategies, and not necessarily parenting strategies of mine per se, because what I do may not work for you, but just some of my some experiences I've had as a parent, single parent. I think I mentioned some of that stuff before. Another thing is, foodie. So I'm going to talk about menopause, because I'm struggling there, but I'm going through menopause, being overweight, needing to lose weight, but not really trying to do anything about it, talking about it, but not doing anything about it. So, you know, fitness, health. Then the other aspect that I wanted to do too is I collected for years cookbooks and magazines on recipes and things like that, because I always wanted to be able to do these different cookbooks and recipes and cook them for my family. But my life was just so busy. I was so busy. I just didn't have time to do it. But I held on to a lot of these magazines and cookbooks. And it's so crazy, because I always wanted to do kind of like a series of where it was like did like an epic fail, or did I pass? And then come to find out, you know, my son introduced me, maybe, was it last year? With the gray paints, maybe different types of tones, just to keep, I think that's how I want to end it. I'm not sure. My husband just fed me a pork chop. I got meat in my teeth. That's bothering me. But I wanted to do this video. And I wanted to do it earlier, but it was like the moment I stopped working, my son comes in, he actually wanted to spend time with me. And the only reason really why he wanted to spend time is because he had some homework that he needed help with. So it really wasn't like he was trying to spend time with me. So there was part of me, my nerve was kind of rubbed the wrong way, because I was like, no, you're not going to stay here. You're going to go somewhere. But the other part of me was like, Trina, take it while you can, because there's going to be a time when he really don't want to. Which, like I said again, most of the time you just want to play the game. You don't want to be at me. Anyways, I think I've said enough, and now it's time to go. Oh, I'm not sure if I mentioned this either, but I do have a grandbaby, and then I have another grandbaby on the way. I'm so super excited about that, because our grandbaby, one of our grandbabies I'm saying one, there's only one right now. She lives in Georgia, and so we don't see her as often. She's 2, and I believe in 2 years, I've only seen her maybe about 3 or 4 times. So it almost doesn't feel real for me about being a Gigi, because I don't see her that often. But our daughter here, you know, she still lives in the house, and she will be moving out towards the end of the year, but she will be locals to where we can see the baby more often and actually be involved in the grandbaby's life. So I'm just so excited, which I plan to upload a video of all of that soon, because we will be doing a gender reveal. So that's something else that's keeping me really excited, is being the Gigi and having this baby come into this world. And you know, such a trying time, but when you can focus on a lot of the good and joy, because there's always joy. There's always joy. You can always find joy in the midst of chaos, in the midst of sadness. There's always something good that you can find in a day. Like I say, I never say I've had a bad day, but there's just bad moments. But even in those bad moments, I know they don't last but for a moment. And I know that there's something greater. And I just got to continue to remain positive, and this too shall pass. I know people don't be liking those cliches, but it's the truth. It's gonna pass. So I don't focus on what the problem, but I'm more solution focused, and I'm just more focused on joy.